So this goes by a bunch of different names. I learned it as Wild Annie or Sweet Annie. It's actually an Artemisia. In fact, it's Artemisia annua. But again, some people call it sweet wormwood. It is an annual, Sweet Annie, sweet sagewort, annual mugwort, annual wormwood, whatever. Artemisia, and the name Artemisia does tell you what family it is, and wormwood because it was used to treat intestinal worms and things like that. Nowadays, oh, it smells fantastic. It's still used in things like potpourris and whatever. Some people just common folklore use. You put it outside something like a place like an outhouse, and at least you have some kind of smell covering up. You just come out, you twist the leaves, and that smell covers up whatever other smell there is. But this has been used medicinally. In fact, some people used it. The Chinese used to use it quite a bit. It's not native. It's actually in Asia, and now it's introduced all over. It only grows 1 year, as I mentioned, an annual. But it's been used in a lot of different things, such as in folklore, Chinese people and so forth would use it for a variety of different things. Nowadays, there is some belief that it was used for treating malaria. There is even some talk that it may have actually been used, might have some use against COVID-19. But those are experimental and so forth. Mostly it's, as I mentioned, folklore use. Wonderful little plant, not native, but a wonderful smell to it. If you were to smell it, you recognize it away as one of the main things in different kinds of potpourri. And again, it's a fantastic medicinal plant as well. It's harvested and grown in many different places for that reason. But neat, Artemisia, not native, but a kind of neat little plant. They can grow really huge. I mean, 4 or 5 feet tall. Here it is here, and it's not even mid-June, and look how big it is already. Very well-defined leaves, very narrow leaves on it. So, thus you have Sweet Annie, Wild Annie, Artemisia annua.